Welcome back to DIY with Diamond Tech Co. In this video, we'll be going over how to make a 4-strand adjustable livestock halter. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out at diamondtechco.com. We'll start by cutting 2 strands at 34 feet. Finding the center of our 2 strands, we'll twist them out to 3 to 4 inches. Keep in mind that I am using 3/4 inch rope for this tutorial. If you do jump down a size or 2, you just need a little bit shorter of a twist. I can't really give an exact size for the eyelet because it does truly change depending on the size of rope you have. The looser or bigger you make your eyelet, the more likely it is to just fall off your animal's face. So for this specific project, a little bit tighter is going to be a lot more functional in the long run. We'll braid out 11.5 inches here, and then we'll take 2 strands right at that 8-inch mark and thread them back through the braid. This will be our second eyelet, and again, you may need to add a little bit of rope or take a little bit of rope away just to make it work for your rope size. To do a flat noseband, you'll just want to substitute the first 8 inches with a flat braid, and then without putting a knot in it or anything, you just do another 3.5 inches for the round braid, and then you'll thread that back through right at that transition point. It does look a little funky while you're in the middle of it, but after you've threaded it through, it cleans up really nice. After I've picked 2 strands and threaded them through, I like to take my braid back off the hook so I can double check the size of the eyelet. I also like to flip the braided pieces around so the tails are facing me again, and then I just want to make sure that the 2 strands that didn't get threaded through are on either side of the braided piece. After that, I'll just pull my strands really tight, just making sure that all that slack is out and I have a nice solid eyelet there. Then we can jump back into our round braid for a few feet. After that, we're going to thread our tails through our first eyelet we made. I'd recommend leaving about 3 feet unbraided for this part. We do want these eyelets tighter so our halters aren't just slipping around while we're trying to use them, and it is a lot easier to pull 4 individual strands through than it is to try to get one big chunk through. After we get it through the first eyelet, we'll just go ahead and send it right through the second eyelet as well. I also want to point out that while you can use your fingers for everything that I've done so far, a pair of needle nose pliers or a pair of hemostats can be super helpful in these tighter areas. After we've gotten our tails through our eyelets, we'll just finish out our round braid, and this will be our lead rope. These measurements will easily give you an 8-foot lead rope for a calf, but you can always add on to your rope when you're beginning just to get that longer lead rope if you need it. You can finish this braid with either a crown knot or an overhand knot. A crown knot is going to be a little smaller and a little less noticeable at the end of your lead rope. I, however, like to finish these with an overhand knot just so there's no chance that my lead rope is going to slip back out of my eyelet. Also, if you don't feel comfortable cutting and burning the end, you can just throw this in an overhand knot, pull the slack out 2 or 3 times, and then just leave it with the tails on. However you do decide to finish your braid, just make sure you're paying extra attention to that knot so it's a forever knot. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and share with a friend. You can also check us out on all of our socials listed here, as well as diamondtechco.com for our halter tutorials and our DIY tack kits.